welcome to another health awareness video. Myself dietitian Farah Aslam Jaure, dietitian and lifestyle coach at Icon Hospital. Today we shall have a discussion about the most common medical condition called as diabetes. Millions of people around the world are suffering from this medical condition. It is most common complicated medical condition, but once you understand what is actually happening in your body, it becomes a bit easier for you to take care of yourself. So in this video, let us discuss about what is diabetes, what causes diabetes and how to prevent and treat the diabetes. What is diabetes? Our body is made up of millions of cells which require energy to perform its function. You get your energy from food, which is ultimately broken down into glucose. Now this glucose travels to the blood streams through cells. In your body there is an organ called as pancreas, which secretes a hormone called as insulin, whose major function is to control the blood glucose level. Now, if there is any kind of alteration in this insulin levels, if there is an increased insulin secretion or if your cells are not properly utilizing the insulin, then there will be a state of hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia or insulin resistance. Either of this condition is not normal. What is the normal blood glucose level? You can understand your blood glucose level by doing a blood test. Normal levels ranging fasting anywhere between 70 to 110 milligram per deciliter is considered as normal, while postprandial or 2 hours after having your food somewhere between less than 140 milligram per deciliter. There is also another blood test called as glycosylated hemoglobin or HbA1c levels. HbA1c levels ranging within 7 or below 7 is considered as normal. Anywhere above 10 it is considered as poorly controlled diabetes. You need to take your actions according to your blood test reports. Now, how do you know or what are the symptoms of diabetes? The major picture of diabetes shows the following symptoms: increased thirst, increased urinary infection or increased frequency to pass urine, urinary tract infection, continuous skin infection or recurrent skin infection, or the wounds what you get are not healing quickly as it should be. Then menstrual irregularity, or if you are having polycystic ovarian disease medical condition, high blood pressure. High blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases are directly related to your diabetes. Once an individual suffer from high blood pressure, the chances for him to get diabetes becomes more higher. Increased hunger is also one of the most common symptoms of diabetes. Now, what is the treatment of diabetes? The treatment of diabetes depends upon the type of diabetes one is suffering from. There is type 1 diabetes, also called as juvenile diabetes or insulin dependent diabetes. As said, insulin dependent, so it requires insulin for its correction. So artificial insulin shots are required for its correction. Secondly is type 2 diabetes. It is called as non-insulin dependent diabetes. It is basically seen after the age of 30 or 35 due to erratic lifestyle or various stress levels. But it can be brought about under control with the help of doctor's consultation, with the help of oral hypoglycemic drugs and various alteration in your lifestyle and dietary pattern. Third common diabetes is gestational diabetes, which is seen during pregnancy. But it is also seen that once a female delivers the baby with a proper lifestyle or routine change, the sugar levels comes under control. Then doctor declares some individual as pre-diabetics or borderline diabetes when their blood sugar levels ranges above 125 milligram per deciliter. They also fall into the category of type 2 diabetes, or they are prone to fall into type 2 diabetes if they don't take their lifestyle or bring some changes into your dietary routine. So how do you treat this medical condition? The medical condition can be controlled with the help of the insulin therapy or oral hypoglycemic drug, but along with that you need to make certain alteration into your lifestyle. Let us discuss about what changes you need to make into your dietary pattern. First, know your plate. The food what you eat is made up of various nutrients. It contains carbohydrate, proteins and fats. Basically, the carbohydrate what you have, which comes from the cereals, vegetables, fruits, which are broken down into sugar, it is seen that basically the glucose is coming from carbohydrates. So diet containing excessive amount of carbohydrate is considered as a major root cause for diabetes. So making the alteration or selecting good amount of carbohydrate or good source of carbohydrate can be helpful for controlling the diabetes. Now what is the good source of carbohydrate? There are two types of carbohydrates, simple carbs and complex carbs. Simple carbs comes from table sugar, fruits, okay. But if you maintain your consumption within the limited portion, it will be beneficial and helpful for you to control your diabetes. Complex carbs complex carbohydrate coming from multigrains or grains with a good amount of fibers, which helps to release the sugar level at sustained level, and it is also beneficial to control your sugar levels. Secondly, knowing your portion control. I have seen many clients or patients who take healthy diet but their portions are not under control. So it can also be one of the root cause for your diabetes to not come under the normal range. So having healthy meals also, but at a portion control or within a normal limit, is a key for controlling your diabetes. Third, having the meals at proper and regular intervals. Having healthy meals also at inappropriate or at irregular timing can also cause your diabetes to fluctuate. So having the meals at proper timing is also one of the important key to control your sugar levels. Adding good amount of fiber. It is said that at least 30 to 40 grams of fiber need to be added into your diet, which you can get in ample amount from nuts, seeds, cereals, grains, etc. Keeping yourself hydrated. Having good amount of water, because water is required for proper digestion. So hydration is also a key to keep your sugar levels under control. Maintaining your stress levels. Doing certain activities which helps to reduce your stress levels is also important. Now you can control your stress by including some kind of activities in form of exercise, meditation, yoga. Including at least 20 minutes of exercise minimum 5 days in a week will be helpful for controlling your diabetes. Doing your blood investigation at regular interval is required to take care of your sugar and to understand how your body is responding to your lifestyle change and the current medication what you are including. Diabetes is surely a complicated medical condition, but a little extra care and extra effort will be compulsorily a win-win situation for you. So take care, kindly follow the instruction. I hope this video is quite beneficial for you. Thank you.